Mount Soper's over to the left. We're just crossing over the Crystal River inside of Carbondale. The dog and I are headed up the Crystal one more time. It's probably the last time this year. We've probably fished it a half dozen times already, but we've always gotten blown off either in the middle of the session, or we've been wiped out by streams, the stream itself blowing out from rainstorms. So we're looking pretty good today, and we'll hope we'll get a few more spots in that we haven't been able to fish so far this year because of bad weather issues. So we'll see what happens shortly. Now this is kind of a good start. I just shifted flies. Oops, he's off. It's about a 14-inch rainbow. Took a antenna pupa, so maybe we're going to have to stay down. The water's a little bit off color still. Well, I just had a double on and lost them. They worked at cross purposes and broke me off. Now I've got another nice rainbow. It looks like this one might have gotten snagged on the back. Oh no! It's a pretty rainbow though. Boy, that's a beauty. No, it's mouth hook. That's great. Well, it's nice to finally get a release, but it's a good foot-long fish. That's a very pretty rainbow. Did a half dozen fish there and had equally that many strikes, so we'll head just a little bit further upstream, and I'll get the dog out on our next outing. Louie's pulling a sky. He used to wallow in the river like that too. Unfortunately, she's wallowing it right where I want to fish, but we'll deal with it. I'll have to admit, I'm not having great success. I've got a decent fish on now, but I've fished a number of these braids and just catching a few little ones. Haven't even seen a whitefish yet, which is bizarre. This one's going to be about 10 or 11 inches long. It took a white rubber leg. I've been changing flies too. Had no success at all on a Copper John. I'm going to trail this white rubber leg with a little beadless prince and see what happens. This fish is about a foot long. He's not bad at all. Thank you, fish. Darned if I know what the appeal of a big white rubber leg is to a 8-inch long rainbow, but very next cast and we get another one. This hole's been impressive. I was just about to pull my rubber leg out, and we've got a really nice, for this stream, maybe a 13-14-inch rainbow. It took the little white rubber leg that was being trailed behind the the little white prince, tiny little prince. It's going to be an 18 or a 20. I'm not sure what size it is. But we'll take all the fish we can get. A few of the raggeds. We're on the Crystal still. Louie's wondering what I'm talking about. We're heading down a trail. We're going to maybe hike down a half mile and fish our way back up toward close to Marble, but we're still below that part of the river. And this will probably be the last place we'll work today. It should take a couple hours to fish this. Water level's fairly low, and it's cleared up here, so we're above where the mud's come down in the past few days, so we may have to downsize the fly slightly. So far, a rubber leg WRS and a little trailing prince have been pretty decent, but we'll see what happens when we get done with this one. It's been a struggle. I finally put a stick fly on and been running along the bottom. I finally caught a fish, a little rainbow, but it's not been very exciting up here yet. I don't know what to do. One strike on the rubber leg, and this is the only other fish. Now these fish are few and far between. I'm not having a lot of success this afternoon. Finally changed to a little WRS and put a little beadhead buckskin behind it, and it's the first fish I've hooked on the trailer, so it's slim pickings out here right now. Don't have an answer yet. It's a beautiful little stream to fish. In that run just below that halfway down tree, I must have played 7 or 8 fish. Didn't land a one of them. They weren't big, but 10 to 12 inches is good size for here. It sure is beautiful here. There's the raggeds over there again, and we've got a couple more nice runs up ahead of us before we run out of stream. There was a fellow fishing them earlier, so we'll probably stop up there. It was fun today. We didn't catch as many decent-sized fish as we'd hoped, but we're camped back up here on the place where we can face the Raggeds. Just love the view here. You can see the crystal down there too. It's just great. The dog's happy she's had her meal and she's snapping at yellow jackets right now. I don't think that's going to turn out well. So I'll pan away from that, and we're having a Pinot Grigio, and we're going to have a nice salad tonight and enjoy, hopefully, some fun fishing tomorrow. She might jump up. Good girl. Look at the nubbies right here. Do you have the camera's ready? Did you move the camera? We spent a very pleasant night camping overlooking the Raggeds. It's now early morning. The Crispin Forestly doesn't fish well at this hour of the day, so we'll find out if that comment is valid. I did have a fish on, but boy is it, this river's a mess right here. It's completely clogged with that red sandstone that's come down from the storms. The whole bottoms are completely covered, so there's no possibility there's any nymphal life here at all. Oh, this one looks almost like a monster. I've actually been getting some strikes. Boy, look at that red bottom of that stream, though. This one's about 7 inches, maybe? It's not great, but we're having a little fun anyway. They're getting bigger. This one's a good foot long. Thank you. You made my morning. I'm not sure, I wasn't sure I was going to catch anything of any consequence. Not that a foot is, but it's sure a lot better than what we've been seeing. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Just released this one. I'm not sure if he likes me or not. So that's going to be it for the Crystal and ourselves today. This morning is very productive, even though the fish were really tiny. Best fly again. Nice white rubber leg WRS. Caught a couple on those little beadhead buckskin, but that was about it. But this is probably the best fishing I had on the Crystal in these 2 days. Back on the Roaring Fork now. This is mostly an outing for Bluey. She doesn't seem to want to do anything but wallow. That's fine. She's very cute anyway. Well, this is about as bad a picture as you have to take. It's the first fish I caught on the Roaring Fork. It's about 5 inches long, but it took a dark body WRS. Maybe we'll have some more success now after we change from our rubber legs. Fish number 2 on the Roaring Fork. They're getting bigger. This one's got to be 7 inches maybe. It's a brown. My guide was waiting for me up above here. He knew there was a fish in here, and there sure is. I think he's got me hung up on the bottom, however. Let's see if we can move up. It's a big brown. But I know, yep, he's got me hung up on the bottom. Don't know what we're gonna do. I'll bet we have to break this one off. Yeah, look at him flashing in the water. Let's see if I can move up on him and maybe unhook him from whatever he's hooked up on. Ooh. Wow, look at him. Wow, look at him in the water. You know, he's got me wrapped around a rock. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off. Oh, man. Now I'm out where I shouldn't be waiting. It's going to be it for the fishing today. I really didn't do well here. Just released a half a dozen fish and missed releasing that big 16-incher by just getting caught up on a snag out in the middle of the river. Still wasn't bad fun. The dog's happy. We're going to cross this little bridge, we hope, right here on a 1x6 or a 2x6 and get over this drainage stream. Let's see about this. Anyway, back to the story. Another title for this movie could have been Little River, Big Fly, Big River, Small Fly. The only thing I caught anything on here was a number 18 black body WRS, whereas especially this morning on the Crystal, they all wanted a big rubber-legged WRS, probably a 16. So life's just strange sometimes. But we had fun. Dog's out getting her exercise, and we'll grab lunch in Glenwood and be home and write this one up.